Welcome to the 2021 Innovation Summit. My name is Stephanie Baxter, and I am the Director of Programming and Engagement at the New Hampshire Tech Alliance. We're excited to bring you the second annual summit this week. The event is to recognize and celebrate innovation in New Hampshire at all phases of growth. Before I go into what you can expect this week, I wanted to tell you a little more about the New Hampshire Tech Alliance. If you aren't familiar with the Alliance, we are a statewide technology association with a mission of supporting companies at every stage of growth. I would like to take a moment to thank our members, our sponsors, and volunteers for their support. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without them, and we're looking forward to offering even more for our members in 2022. Innovation's happening in all regions in New Hampshire, and the Alliance is here to nurture that innovation and tell the story of these companies. And that's just what we'll do this week. For anyone watching from out of state, I'm sure you're saying New Hampshire is a great place for a vacation, but why would anyone found a company there? Well, today we'll address just that. You'll hear from entrepreneurs who will share what their reasons were to innovate here. These are short, quick videos that provide great insight into why New Hampshire. On Tuesday, we'll sit down with 3 founders who are in the growth stage of their businesses. They will talk about how they use different models for funding and what lessons they've learned along the way. Wednesday, we'll have a fireside chat with 3 past recipients of the Alliance's Entrepreneur of the Year Award. They will discuss the landscape in New Hampshire for entrepreneurs. What are the benefits? What are the challenges? We are looking forward to learning more from their vast experience of being an entrepreneur in this state. Finally, on Thursday, join us for a live-streamed event at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. This hour-long event will feature the Startup Showcase, where we will hear 5-minute pitches from 6 early-stage startups. We will also announce the 2021 Entrepreneur of the Year. We hope you'll tune in each day to get a feel for the tech community in New Hampshire. Subscribe to the New Hampshire Tech Alliance's YouTube channel to get all of this week's content. Before I sign off, on behalf of the New Hampshire Tech Alliance, I hope you enjoy the event this week. We are excited to bring this program to you and hope you'll check out our programming in 2022 as well. If you'd like to learn more about the Tech Alliance, please visit nhtechalliance.org. And now, let's hear why you should innovate in New Hampshire.
Hi, this is Governor Chris Sununu. Welcome to the New Hampshire Tech Alliance's Innovation Summit. Now, as your summit begins, you're focused on that question of why New Hampshire? But the right question, though, is why not New Hampshire? Now, I know I'm biased, but the fact of the matter is that New Hampshire is the best state in the nation to do business. Unlike other states, New Hampshire's focus is on opening as many doors of opportunity for your companies and its employees, as many doors as possible. We don't just focus on tax revenues or big government overreach. With 400 state representatives, you know the individuals that are passing the legislation that will have direct impact on your business, which means that unlike other states, everyone from startups to multi-million-dollar corporations, they all have a say in the process. And it's that approach which has created our opportunity-oriented outlook. In the last budget I signed, we created opportunity by reducing taxes on businesses with over an 8% reduction in the BET. And we fully exempted over 30,000 small businesses, fully exempted in the state from even filing taxes by raising that minimum business tax threshold. And it's not just because of our #1 ranking in economic opportunity. It's not just that reason why families want to live and work for companies right here in New Hampshire. We've created opportunity for them by prioritizing education spending, by cutting taxes across the board. And we've created opportunity for the next generation of innovators by encouraging kids to pursue STEM education. We're promoting manufacturing careers through the New Hampshire Career Academies, all while making education more affordable through the Governor's Scholarship Program, student loan forgiveness programs, and that's all without even mentioning New Hampshire's scenic beauty and, frankly, everything that we have to offer recreationally. All that is to say, New Hampshire is the place to be for business. As you go through this week's summit, remember that our door at the State House, it's always open, and our teams are always ready to hear any ideas you might have. Enjoy this week's summit, keep in touch, and have fun.
Hi, I'm Kyle York, CEO and co-founder of York IE. I think what the global pandemic has proven over the last year is that you can live and work anywhere you want. So why not do that and innovate in the beautiful state of New Hampshire?
Hi, I'm Heather Stokes, co-founder and COO of 4am Demand. And I think people have been innovating in the state of New Hampshire for centuries. And actually, 4 a.m. Demand's name comes from a place we pay homage to the state of New Hampshire. So not a lot of people know this, but in 1787, Levi Hutchins actually created the first American-made alarm clock, and he set his alarm for 4 a.m. and so that he would be up every day to make sure he was getting to his daily activities. And I think what Levi Hutchins probably didn't understand is that he was innovating then for future generations, and we really believe at 4 a.m., as we innovate today and inspire people, we hope that we'll inspire future generations in New Hampshire as well.
Hi, I'm Matthew Gergay, and I was the co-founder and CEO of Awaytu before we were acquired by Zello Inc. And the reason we chose to innovate in New Hampshire really comes down to two things. The first is New Hampshire is where we wanted to live. I mean, where else can you go to the beach, go for a hike, and go snowboarding all in the same place? And it's exactly where I want to do all those things. And then I think the other big reason was the people. It's so easy to find people who are like-minded who want to do similar innovation in a place with such a tight community, and I think that really helped us along our way.
Hi, I'm Carla Vanderhoof. I'm the co-founder and chief design officer of Adaptation. And we chose to innovate in New Hampshire for two reasons. Firstly is the vibrant innovation community here. Very supportive. Everyone's always willing to extend their advice or jump in and help out your company. And secondly, as a mother of two, I wouldn't want to raise my children anywhere else. So for us, it was the best of both worlds.
Hi, I'm Rajesh Nair. I've been starting companies in New Hampshire for the last nearly 25, 26 years. My current work is to see how do you create innovators from rural parts of the world. And because intelligence and potential is equally distributed everywhere, it is just the opportunities that is lumpy, And how do you go reach them and bring them out as innovators and entrepreneurs and start to change the state and the country. And I picked New Hampshire as a place to do this because this is home for me and this is where I belong.
All of the co-founders have lived and worked in New Hampshire for a long time. I think collectively we have over 150 years here. So there wasn't a question in our mind when we were co-founding Concern that we wouldn't found it here in New Hampshire. We love the lakes, the mountains, the oceans, the rivers. We love the low crime and the low tax environment. In fact, when we early put the company together, we named ourselves MJ603, the 603 for our pride for New Hampshire.
Bob Wilkins, CEO of SoClean. People, this is one of the best places in this country to get great talent. It's spread across the state, it's up north, it's down south, and it's got great access to corridors of capital in the East Coast. It's easy to get to New York. You can drive there. You can get to Boston real easily. If you think about just the East Coast area and where you can get access to, you're looking at huge amounts of capital, people, resources. And what I got to say about the New Hampshire resource is that people will talk to you. You can get a meeting. You can talk to a venture capitalist. You can talk to an angel. You can talk to other entrepreneurs in the state. They'll pick up the phone. You can connect real easily, where you might not be able to do that in New York, maybe a little less in Boston. This is the place. This is where I build my companies. I love New Hampshire.
I'm Jessica Hipp with Way Around, and I live in New Hampshire because it's a great place to raise a family. I have 2 children and we live in a rural environment, but it's also a great place for us because a lot of the challenges that rural people have with being connected to remote offices are the exact same problems that people with vision loss have. Transportation is a problem. You don't want to drive a long way if you live in a rural area, and if you don't have good eyesight, you can't drive. So for us, me living in New Hampshire has given us a lot of insight into how to really create an open and accessible workplace that we can expand to hiring the right talent in rural areas and for people who have great talent and may not have good eyesight.
Craig Taylor, co-founder of Cyberhoot 7 years ago. We chose New Hampshire because it was easy to set up a business here, There's a lot of technology support. There's folks like Dean Kamen and his Robotics First that are underpinning the technology footprint outside of Boston. If you move to New Hampshire, you've got a lot of support in the organizations. New Hampshire Tech Alliance is another example of that. It's just very business friendly. And the tax structures are such that it makes it economical to operate here. So overall, New Hampshire is very business friendly. It's a hotbed of technology, and there's a lot of good talent that have migrated north to a free state like New Hampshire. So that's why we're here.
Hi, my name is Kendra Bostick, and I'm so thankful to have Kikori be part of the New Hampshire innovation ecosystem. Since arriving here in New Hampshire, we've been a part of many different amazing programs, including the University of New Hampshire Social Venture Innovation Challenge, Holloway Competition, National Science Foundation I-Corps program, as well as part of the Tech Alliance. The B Impact Clinic over at the University of New Hampshire also supported us in learning about how to become a B Corp, and this is an incredible place to be.